Welcome to WeInSportPA.tv. This is a videocast. We thought we would try a live interview over the telephone, and so that's the best we can do. If this works out, this videocast could gather some momentum as we could interview other people over the telephone. Today we're going to be talking to Lycoming College Sports Information Director John Stark, and once we get him set up, we will be turning the video back on. We would like to say that we would like some phone calls in, so if you feel you want to leave a message, a comment, if you have a question about sports in North Central PA or anything that's on your mind, give us a call at 570-244-2498. That number will get you to our voicemail, and you can leave a short message. If you don't want us to broadcast the call, just leave that at the end of your message, and we will still recognize you for calling in. Let us know who you are and where you're located. Okay, let's see if we can get a hold of John Stark and ask him a few questions about his new responsibilities as the SID at Lycoming College. Okay, we've contacted John Stark. He's the SID from Lycoming College. I believe he started January 26th, 2009. He replaces John Holtz, and we have John on the line right now. How you doing, John?
Doing fine. How about yourself?
Pretty good. It's a Friday, a little snowy.
Yeah, it's been a kind of a long week, but yeah, it's nice to see some snow, even if it's not sticking.
Yeah. Now, in the wintertime, you're mainly responsible for basketball and I think swimming and wrestling. Is that all that's going on down there right now? That's
all, but with all four sports going on, it's quite a handful. Yesterday we had basketball games. They were on the road, and then we had a home wrestling match, and it was, it was a good bit of work, but we got it all done.
How do you get your information for the home or the away games? Do you just get the stat sheets and kind of write it up from there?
Well, one thing with the way technology is these days, we're able to do live stats online. So Messiah was running live stats, and I was able to be at the wrestling match and pay attention to that and keep that running smoothly while looking at my computer and getting a live feed and being able to write my story as the game went on.
It sounds like you have to be pretty good at multitasking.
Yeah, I mean, I got to kind of be paying attention to what's going on at wrestling so I can write that story later, but at the same time, I got to meet the press deadline with my basketball stories. So it's a big help with having live stats, because as soon as that game goes final, the SID down there, Corey Furman, was able to email me the game pack so I could get the stats onto my computer and then on our website.
It sounds like you must have some interns or some help from the college.
I have a couple student workers that come down to the office a couple times a week and help me out, and at games as well. I had a student last night who was helping me at the wrestling match, keeping a score sheet while, with takedowns and all that kind of thing, while I was, multitasking over on my laptop.
Yep.
And we have student help at basketball games as well. I'll be entering into the computer, and there'll be somebody calling the game for me, like jumper 23, no good, defensive rebound 15, something like that. So it's good to have some help.
It doesn't sound like it's real relaxing.
It's a great job. I get to go to work every day and do nothing but sports, which is fantastic.
Well, that brings me to the question of your hometown. You're from Lewisburg, PA.
I am.
And I think, I don't know what you did in high school. I didn't catch that if it was in the press release. And how did you get to Lycoming College?
I played lacrosse in high school. I played with the Central Susquehanna Lacrosse Club down there. And, we played a lot of Harrisburg teams, and I wanted to, play at the next level. So I was looking around at schools in the East Coast that had lacrosse teams, and I applied at Ithaca and Susquehanna, and I wasn't overly interested in Lycoming at first I was like, yeah, it's a bit close. And then I came up here for a tour just to kind of get that experience and really liked it, and met the former lacrosse, he's no longer here, met that lacrosse coach, and really enjoyed my time at the college, and it felt right, and so I came here, and I'm back now.
Yeah, I'm a graduate from Lycoming myself back in 1977.
Okay.
And so it is a nice campus, and they get a lot of people interested in coming to Lycoming College, and that's why they need a good sports ID or SID person to keep everything out on the internet and papers and everything else. I see you have just gobs worth of people on your emails that you send out to.
Yeah, I mean, I just sent out a campus email about the basketball games this weekend against Lebanon Valley, and there's that, and then the press releases, and the website. I think last I checked with IT, the athletics website was one of the most popular at the school, because everybody, it's college sports. Everybody's interested in what's going on, and they want to be a part of the school pride there.
Yep. I was wondering, and maybe we covered a little bit of this. Technology, I have a Twitter account. I don't know that Lycoming Sports has a Twitter account or anything. Probably don't, but you do use computers, and you have to keep stats for the NCAA, I believe. What is their requirements for your 17 programs?
I don't really handle with the NCAA as much. The conference takes care of that. It's kind of a trickle down, with the NCAA being at the top, and then the conference, and then the schools itself. So once games go final, I email it to the Middle Atlantic Conference down at Lebanon Valley College, and they handle that from there. They post our stats on their website, and they do the individual leaders, team leaders in hundreds of different categories. And from there, they send to the NCAA, who then breaks down conferences and individual players nationally. So my stats eventually make it up to the NCAA.
Okay, so you're a little bit out of the loop, but you do have that requirement to get it to the MAC.
Right, and from the MAC, it goes right up to the NCAA. So the MAC works as kind of a middleman between me and the NCAA, which is nice, but it's just one more thing I got to do. Sure.
And you have to be very computer literate, and I think you have a stats program with a stats pack. And
yep, we use StatCrew, and it's a fairly easy program to run once you get the hang of it. But things like basketball, where you get rebounds and just layups that keep missing, and then rebounds, each shot has to have a rebound or be good.
Yeah.
So you gotta be balanced at the end of the day, and if not, you gotta go back and fix it. So.
Wow.